welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time watching, my name is Zariel, and welcome to, I don't know what I'm calling it yet. I feel like I need like it's like welcome to the beehive, hey barbs, hey hoochies. I need something like that. So if y'all think of something, let me know, because right now I don't have nothing. Like, okay, queens. I don't know. Okay, baddies. I don't know. But welcome back to another video. So today I wanted to switch it up a bit. I've been working on my content and trying to try new things and change things up a bit. I remember that I used to love story times, and like Aaliyah J put me onto story times because that's what made me watch her, was her story time videos. And Kyra Omanique, I don't know if y'all follow her, love her. She does story times as well, but she calls hers what does she say? Spill the tea, or sip and spill, something along those lines. Y'all should go check it out. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna have a little girl talk, and we're gonna have a little drink. So get y'all drinks. I have a gin martini here, and if you know, you know, there's two liquors that I love. I love tequila, and then I love gin. And I like gin. I don't know if I should tell y'all the secret recipe. If y'all want to know the secret recipe on how to make the best gin drink, let me know. But for now, gin martinis. So good. Because I don't really like overly sweet. I used to love margaritas, and I still like a good margarita. Like, if I'm in Mexico, I'm gonna go drink some margaritas and eat some chips and salsa, but it's too sweet. Like, I low-key need, like, to ask them, like, more authentic, like, just the lime juice, like, no added sugar. It just be too much. And to be honest, I like to take tequila shots, not more so tequila drinks. And I like to drink gin drinks and not, like, straight up. That makes sense? Yeah, that should make sense. So we gonna sip this drink, and I'm gonna give y'all a little story time. So it took me a minute to think of a story, because to be honest, my life is not too wild. It really isn't. Like, I mean, I have had things happen, but like, my life isn't like ridiculous. I can't decide if I want my hair behind my ears or in front. I think in front, because it looks a little flat. Maybe, nah, like, it gotta be maybe one behind the ear. No. These are the problems of a girl. You don't know how to do your hair. Y'all, I really want a new hairstyle. Let me show y'all. I have been looking for inspo on Instagram, and I think I gotta do like a wig, because my hair is blonde. I've been blonde for a while now, but it took a long time for me able to have my real hair be this light and still healthy. So, like, I don't want to dye it darker and then not like it, or I like it, but then I want to go back blonde, and then I won't be able to bleach my hair. It'll never be the same color again. So, I am thinking about doing a wig. I've never did like a serious wig before. I've only ever did like Halloween, or like a quick little Nicki Minaj bang moment. That was like the only wig I really did. I never did like a real hair, like, well, no, I have that brown wig. I did wear that one for a while, but I didn't really feel like that was like given, like, it was pretty, but it wasn't like slayage, like arrogant, hey, like, wig down. I haven't had that, but I want to do that. So let me show y'all. So if y'all ever, like, y'all thinking about like inspiration and stuff like that, you need to save folders on like your Instagram. So this one is the hair inspo. But like, look at this hairstyle. Let me zoom it up a bit. Ooh. There. Okay, so it's like this short bob, but it's like chocolate brown. and it's like shoulder length. I'll try to put the photo up like right here. But this hairstyle, like, I think I would look so cute with that hairstyle. Just like if I was to cut. Okay, now I look like Snoopy. Okay. But y'all know what I mean. I think that would be a cute hairstyle. And I always wanted to do like a bob. Because I feel like my hair is like an awkward length. Like if y'all, I'm like lifting up. It's like an awkward length. Like I feel like if it was down here, like towards the middle of my boobs, it would be the perfect length. It's just like in the middle, like So I need like a cut or something to give it some. Hi, Big. Big is, I don't know what he's doing, honestly. Whatever. Y'all about to get the tea. So, in my sophomore year of college, my best friend lived a couple floors up from me. And she decided to have like a little kickback. If you know that like kickbacks were poppin'. Like kickback was what you did in college. Like, cause you couldn't get into clubs. Everybody had this like sign. I went to school in Chicago, so everybody had to sign people in. So you could only sign in 2 people. So you had to find 3 to 4 people who lived in that building and sign in 2 people to have like a kickback. But kickbacks was like popping. It was like what it was. Like, oh, we finna have a kickback. Oh, we had a kickback. Like I had a surprise kickback for my birthday one year. Like kickbacks were like the thing. So she was having a kickback, and we had like vodka, of course, because that's disgusting and all we used to drink back then. Because you know, it used to be cheap. You can get you a little bottle of Tito's and Smirnoff and Amsterdam. I can't even like imagine drinking Amsterdam ever again in my life. Like anytime I drank Amsterdam, I blacked out. Anytime. It never failed. So I signed my 2 people in, which was 2 of my best friends also, and then like 4 other people signed people in, and it was a kickback. So we in a room, the kickback had not even really started. It had been maybe 15 minutes and the RAs were already there. Like, knock knock, RAs. So of course we, you can't have liquor on campus, so of course we put the liquor in the trunk and lock the trunk. They cannot go inside your trunk, so you will not get caught. There's the tea for you college students. Put your shit in your trunk and lock it. They can't, in a trunk, in a safe, they cannot go in there. You won't get caught, you won't get in trouble. Huh. So like the RAs come into the room. All they see is orange juice. Why we got orange juice and vodka? Probably because that was the only juice we had in the refrigerator. Oh my god, college. So we had orange juice in like Dixie cups. Mind you, there's 6 people in this room. Why can't we have orange juice in Dixie cups? So they suspected us of drinking. And they wanted us to sign out our guests and give our name and our like ID numbers, blah, blah, blah. So, of course, 1, this wasn't my room. 2, they hadn't found anything. So I said, okay. And I was like, I gave the RA my name, my ID number. My 2 guests gave their name and their ID number, even though they don't even live in this building. So we waiting while they taking everybody's name and, blah, blah, blah. And at this point, I'm getting frustrated because I'm like, all right, I done gave my stuff. Like, I'm over this. I'm ready to go. You said I had to sign out my guests, so let me go sign out my guests. I'm like, all right, I'm finna leave. I'm finna sign out my guests. The RA was like, nah, you ain't going. Like, nah, you ain't leaving. Like, ain't nobody leaving this room. I say, excuse me, what? You have to remember, these RAs are the same age as us, and they be talking crazy. Crazy. So I was like, what? I said, what you mean I can't leave? I gotta check my guests out, and I don't even live here. Like, this is not my room. You have my name. You have my ID number. Like, what else do you need? She like, what'd she say? You know, she was just like hype, like energy, like, oh, well, like, y'all not leaving. Like, what? Okay. I'm like, all right. And then the other RA like, okay, like, you can check your guests out and you can leave. But, like, one always got to overdo their role, overdo their position. You got your free housing. Like, if I gave you all my information, just take that win and go. Nah, she ain't want to do that. She did not want to do that. She wanted to play games. So I'm like, all right. So my two guests, I'm like, all right, let's go. They had all my stuff. Wow. Like, I'm sounding like I'm hiding anything. So I'm like about to go. Like, I'm literally walking towards the door, like putting my hand on the door. She launches her body, like legit was like in front of the door when I'm literally about to leave. Like in front of my hand, like on my hand, like launched her body in front of the door, like, you ain't going nowhere. Now y'all know what my reaction was. Boop, move, open the door. Is that not anybody else's reaction? Literally. So I do that, and my friend grabbed me like, oh my God, like, don't touch, like, don't, you know, don't touch her. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, I'm finna leave. So they call security, of course. They call security. Security come up there, and I'm like, I gave them all my information. I'm trying to check my guests out. I'm trying to go to my room. I don't live here. Security, like, okay. And then I literally leave out, check my guests out. Then my guest, one of my guests, was arguing with the RA down on the, like, lower level. She told her, she said, don't let me catch you in the streets. Y'all see why that's important later. So I'm like, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So I end up leaving the apartment. Like, I end up going to my friend's house. So I didn't spend the night at my apartment. So when I get home the next day, maybe at like noon, 1 o'clock, you have like a card to get scanned to get into the like building. My card wouldn't work. I'm scanning it. They're like, effective. You need to go to residence, like, what was it called? Residency or whatever. You need to go to, like, you know, the main building for like housing. Like, you can't, like, it was like the fucking FBI. Like, they were like, you can't get in. And I'm like, okay. So I go. I'm sitting down. I have like 4 like people in chairs at a desk, sitting at a long desk, telling me this is a disciplinary hearing for attacking a RA. For attacking a RA. I'm literally at a disciplinary hearing for attacking a RA. So I'm confused. I'm like, I didn't attack her. Like, what? So she wrote a whole like paragraph paper basically saying that I attacked her. She's scared for her life. Blah, blah, blah. So I'm sitting there like, I never touched her. Like, I didn't attack her. She lying. This girl said I punched her in the face. I did not. She like, yeah, so she's saying all this stuff. And I'm like, I didn't do that. And they telling me this, and that. And they like, oh, well, you know, this is a disciplinary hearing. And if the facts aren't leading up to whatever they needed to, they have to call their witnesses. I'm going to be kicked out of my dorm. And I, you know, will have to find somewhere else to live. So at this point, I'm like kicked out of my dorm. Like, what? So at this point, I'm like, okay. So I leave them and I'm like crying. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm not from Chicago. Like, I can't get kicked out of my dorm. Like, where am I supposed to live? So I'm crying, and I like have to call my mom and be like, hey, Mom, like, so, you know how I get like a crazy phone call? This is it. I am currently getting kicked out of my dorm for hitting an RA, and I didn't. And so my mom is like, what? She like, it's always something with you, blah, blah, blah. So she calls residency and started talking to them. And they're like, yeah, she needs to move her stuff out effective immediately. She can't live in the same dorm as this RA because she's scared of her. And my mom is like, well, my daughter didn't do anything. Like, she's not moving. And they were like, She needs to put her stuff in these like buggies, and she needs to roll it down to another dorm room. And my mom was like, my daughter is not fucking doing that. Like, she's not going to move her shit down the street. All of my belongings by myself, all of my belongings down the street. It's not happening. So her and the lady then got into it. Guess what? I ain't get banned though. Well, no, I got banned, but I had to leave my dorm. I couldn't have guests for over 2.5 months. My one guest who threatened her was banned, which she didn't threaten her, but she told her, don't let her catch me in the streets. She was banned, so she couldn't come for 2 to 3 months. I was banned from the floor that the RA was on, which was the floor that my best friend lived on. I was banned from going on that floor, or I was kicked out of my dorm. So it was like a whole little debacle. It was crazy. It was like actually a wild college experience. Like, all my friends had to go up as witnesses to say like what happened, and it was like a whole thing. But that's my crazy college story, y'all. The tea for that, honey. So tell me if y'all like these little like chit chat, you know, story time like video. I don't know. I'm just trying to do some new stuff. I want to expand my channel. All right, y'all. I'm finna finish my martini. It was great having drinks with y'all. I love y'all. Maybe we can do like a little Q&A, or maybe we can do like a little talk about topic, or like about a topic or something. I will literally talk to y'all about any topic or what I think and how I think, because I don't got no problem voicing my opinion. Alright. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.